Alright, I've been getting a lot of requests to make more high-end meals. So today I'm going to be cooking a French dish version of ramen noodles. Right here I have some ramen noodles. I have chicken flavored ramen noodles. And I have Chardonnay. And then also have butter. So what I'm going to be making today is ramen noodles in butter wine sauce. Absolute goodness. In France, they have a famous saying called "Vous couchez à l'oie," which means absolute goodness, and that's what I'm going to be making today. So let's get started. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up the package of ramen noodles, and I am going to remove the block of ramen noodles, and I'm going to put it in this pot of water right here that is boiling on the back burner. And I'm going to boil this until it gets to al dente. Alright? Absolute goodness. Alright? Then I'm going to remove the flavoring package right here, the chicken flavoring package. Alright? And I'm just going to put that to the side and then get the crunchies from out of here. You can eat them if you like. Today I'm just going to add them to the bowl of boiling water. Alright? So now we're going to get started with sauteing the ramen noodles. Ramen noodles should be done in approximately 3 minutes and 42 seconds. I'll go ahead and flip these right here so I can get the process going properly. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some butter and knock it out with my spoon into the pan like this. Alright, so put the butter into the pan. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to melterate the butter inside of the pan to get this going so we can sauterate the ramen noodles once they reach al dente on the black burner back there. Alright? So let's get this started right here. Alright, I'm starting to heat up the pan. Now look how the butter melts. Alright? Let's get this in a little bit so you can see the butter melt a little bit. Alright? So it's going to be melterating a little bit in here into this pan. Absolute goodness, alright? Let me zoom in really quick. Let me take off my fancy glove so you can see this. Look at it. Alright, this is acting weird. Alright, there it is. The butter is melterating right there in the pan. Do you see that right there? Alright, I'm going to zoom back out and we're going to get started with this recipe. Oh, I'm about to burn my spoon. Alright, so I'm going to turn the pan down just slightly and then I'm going to put back on my fancy glove. Alright, vous le couchez à l'oie, c'est choix. Alright, the ramen noodles are getting cooked. They're almost to al dente. And they're going to need to be strained really quick. And while this butter is melting right here, let's talk about one of the main ingredients. This is yellowtail Chardonnay. All right, great. You need a great bottle of Chardonnay to go along with this. I mean, to make the recipe absolute goodness. Now, as the ramen noodles are cooking, the butter is melterating. I'm going to go ahead and do something called prep work, and I'm going to open up the chicken flavor. Alright, and just sit this to the side. Alright. And while this is melted, okay, the butter is almost melterated and the ramen noodles are to al dente. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to strain the ramen noodles. Alright. So I have my straineration right here. Strain the ramen noodles. Vous le couchez à soi. C'est choix. Alright, here we go. Alright. Strain the ramen noodles, get the excess water off. And I'm going to turn the pan up with the butter in here after I strain the ramen noodles and then put them in there. Do you hear that? Do you hear that fritation? I'm going to zoom in really quick so you can see what's going on here. That's the butter. Alright, the butter. And I'm just going to saute these. And they may come out a little bit crispy, and that's okay, because that's kind of like what I'm going for. A little bit of crispination. My bowl ready. Alright. And gonna slightly brown them a little bit on all sides, all right? Is what we're going for, all right? Just get that going. Absolute goodness, all right? All right, once the butter starts to toasterate this a little bit and brown it a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and add the chicken flavor to the top. Now once I add the chicken flavor to the top, I'm just gonna toss it one more time. All right, just make sure it gets the flavor mixerated in there. Now once that goes on, I'm gonna take my Chardonnay, as you can see right here, and I'm going to put about a quarter cup, half a cup, inside of the ramen noodles, all right? And this is gonna start to bubble, right? You see this? And it's gonna start to smell good. And I'm just gonna toss it around, let the flavoration, the butter, permeate the ramen noodles. Like that. And it's gonna start to thicken up a little bit. And I'll add a little bit more of Chardonnay. All right, so I have the Chardonnay in there. I'm gonna turn it up high just for a quick fix. Absolute goodness, smells great. And then I'm gonna turn the fire off, find my bowl, and add the ramen noodles to the bowl. Absolute goodness, if you ask me. Absolute goodness.